Hi everyone, I just wanted to say good morning. I'm actually just outside of my own fertility clinic this morning, and I just wanted to put out this quick video for today's kind of tip or theme regarding infertility. And for today, what I wanted to share was just kind of something that I was thinking about while I was waiting in the waiting room for my appointment, is just what's going on and how I came to kind of be here and be okay with this journey and the next step in the process. So for myself, I was very opposed to IVF early on in the journey. And, you know, I'm an acupuncturist. That's my job. I'm not opposed to Western medicine by any means. I think they meld really well, both the East and the West. But I knew how invasive IVF could be. I knew how many things could be going on, the needles, how everything was very artificial and that kind of thing. So I was very opposed. I wanted to try the natural route originally, just kind of ease in, try all the different avenues before we got here. And, you know, it was hard to admit that we needed to come to a point of doing this as well. That was another point of contention, I guess, with getting into doing the IVF in the first place. And, you know, thinking that we would be able to conceive on our own and it wasn't as bad as we thought, or, you know, we would eventually be compatible and it would take, we had been pregnant before, and, you know, so that was always like, oh, we've been pregnant before, we can totally do it again. But 2 years down the road, you know, we went to another fertility clinic before, which I have some opinions on, and I'm going to actually do a video probably tomorrow on that. That's what I'm thinking. I'll talk about how you can find the right fit for you. But yeah, we did the other clinic, we did the IUIs, no success. We took 6 months off. You know, I was getting acupuncture again. I was doing everything, you know. We tried to take the stress out and it still didn't happen. And it was finally like, okay, you know what? New year, new start. And I was just really at peace with the decision. I was surprised how okay I was with it when it came down to it. And that's really what it comes down to, is you really just need to think about what's important to you, what you're willing to do when you're going through this journey, because it's gonna throw you for a loop. There is no really straight way. It really is like following detours the entire way on this journey. It's not going to always be simple, and it's not going to be the easiest thing, you know, to deal with through the process, but you really just have to roll with those punches. And you know what, if you're like the way I was and you're really opposed to doing IVF, then don't do it. You have to be comfortable with it. But it might get to the point where, like me, it just, something flipped and you were, you know, if this is the way I have to have my family, then that's okay. And I'm going to do what I need to do. But I needed time to process that. I needed the time to try other options before it got to that point. But you know what? Now I'm really happy with where we are, and I am really hoping that today we have lots of little follicles growing and that they'll hopefully tell me that we're triggering so we can do the retrieval next week. Would be really exciting. So I'll keep you posted on the journey tomorrow. I'm definitely going to talk about finding your team and making the right choices for yourself. So stay tuned for that video tomorrow. I'll try and put up a quick note. Normally I'm pretty sporadic at these when I put them up and launch the videos, but I'll try and put a note up so you guys know, and you can maybe jump in live tomorrow. So we will talk again then. Bye guys.